There, we're on.
We're on. Good morning. We're home. Welcome back. Coffee with Classy. Here we are into winter. Everybody enjoy that snow we had last night. 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago, our parking lot it's got really nice snowbanks. Oh, phone is ringing. Life is good. That might be Mike just telling us we can't hear or something. But let's go. Let's get interactive today, guys. We got some fun topics we're going to go about. First, I just want to thank everybody who stopped by the booth at the bike show. It was a lot of fun. You know, I've heard some people whining about that it wasn't the biggest show. It's never going to be the best or biggest show it ever was. Everybody was sort of getting back into just dipping their toe back into the show scene, see what it was all about. Like, we were pretty skeptical about going, but we figured, you know what, where else are we going to see our customers this time of year? I know that it was great, just like I said. Haley, how did you like your first bike show with Classy Chassis?
Oh, that was fun.
It was fun?
It was neat. Great. Yep.
It was a lot of fun. And thank you, everybody who came up to say, hey, I watch you every Saturday. You kind of made me feel like a little bit of a celebrity. So that was a lot of fun. I know Haley was getting some love from her Halerization Not Safe for Work TikTok page. But you know what? It was a great time. Good to see everybody. I think that the vendors that showed up. I was a little disappointed in some of the Japanese brands that just said we don't need it. But you know what? I can understand their thoughts on it. Like, it is a lot of money to set up. Like, I understand why some of the big guys didn't come, because those booths get very, very expensive. Like, for us, it wasn't so bad. Like, it's not cheap, but it was definitely a good advertising expense for us to see everybody and get our name out there and let people know that we're still here doing what we're doing. And like I said, it was a long 2 years. So it was good to be back. And on that note, we will be doing the February new motorcycle show. We'll be there with our Zeros, and we'll be there with our Royal Enfields. So again, guys, it's winter. We're motorcycle enthusiasts. It's going to cost you a couple bucks to get out and see some motorcycles, but at the end of the day, it's a good time. And like I said, it's kind of funny. I was talking about this the other day. Everybody's on their screens right now, which is kind of funny, because this is how I promote our business, to get out from behind your screen on a screen. That's going to get confusing. But anyway, tell us what you thought of the show. You know, was it great to see your friends, or were you disappointed? And like I said, neither is the right or wrong answer, right? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. We all know what they say about opinions. That's a fun one, isn't it? So do we got any questions yet, Haley? Anybody
No, lots of
saying
good
nothing?
mornings.
Good mornings. Good morning,
Yep.
everybody. Yeah, absolutely. So that's great. So also brings me to the next point, I guess, with the motorcycle show. Guys, we still have a lot of motorcycle calendars left. We are raising money for sick kids with these. This, actually, next week, 2 weeks from now, HD Rock is going to present the check to sick kids for their 2022 fundraising year. I can't remember the exact number, but you know what? We are really, really honored to be able to help HD Rock raise that kind of money for Sick Kids Children's Charity through our calendar, through the events we do here, which will bring another event up that's coming up soon here again as well. But yeah, like I said, last year we raised over $3,000 with this calendar for Sick Kids Children's Charity. That isn't even going to go into the full total, because we just haven't been able to figure out exactly how much we've raised, but it's going to be about $3,000. But HD Rock, the HD Rock page, through all their events and everything that they do, raised over $80,000 for Sick Kids Children's Charity. And I got to tell you, hats off to everybody who reached into their pocket and gave a little bit, or those who gave a lot. There was a couple people who gave a lot. So, but like I said, these are $10 each. You know, like I said, I know bike gangs that sell their calendar for $25. It don't go to charity. So, like I said, these ones here at $10. It's a great calendar that Charlene puts together every year, and it's a lot of fun. So, and we know that, and the other thing too is we know that not everybody has a wall calendar anymore. Like, some people I've talked to, they're like, yeah, I don't even have a place for a calendar. Everything's on my phone. So our events page is up to date too. So you can actually save that on your phone as well. So if you come in, we actually have that QR code. We should have brought that back down. That would have been cool. People could have done that. So regardless, but yeah, that's still available. You can get them online. You can go to our Classy store. I think we'll do what Haley does with her page and put that as the big bulletins. Like, as soon as you go to the Classy store, we'll have that Hey, Mike, that's what we just thought of. So put that as the title page for the. He loves it when I tell him stuff like this. And I decide right on the fly. So we'll do that. So when you go to the Classy store, it'll be the first thing you can click on, the only thing you can click on there. I just another note too. I watched my first Coffee with Classy in a long time, and it was the one I did at the bike show. And I'm going to work on my ums and ahs and basicallys. All right, I'm going to work on those today. Can't even help it. Like you can't even help it. So next thing we're going to bring to your attention is tires are going to be an issue again this year, people. We heard it straight from Rob Goff. Now I don't know if he's just doing that to make me buy more tires, but we've got a tire promotion on right now. So if you book your tire, you don't have to bring your bike in. Just book your tire, put a deposit on your tires, whether you take them away. Haley's going to give you a great deal. We're also going to get you in the spring. That's the big thing right here. So you're going to get those preferred appointments in the spring that everybody wants. We see this too often in the spring. So I know it sounds like we're just trying to push tires down your throat. But we know what ends up happening every spring. It happens all the time. People come in. I got a ride this weekend. You got to help me out. We're buddies, right? Absolutely, we're buddies. We appreciate your business. We're totally buddies. But unfortunately, we got a lot of buddies ahead of you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give you basically the best deal we can on tires all year, right? I'm not allowed to say that, am I? Is that a Matt problem?
No.
Okay, yeah, we're going to give you the
good
best deal we can give you on tires all year. We're going to get you the best spring appointment. We're also going to offer you this free ride on. Formula. We started doing this a little while ago. It's a self-balancing. It's good for punctures. It won't mess up your tire sensors. But like, see, it's hard not to do the ums. It's hard not to do the ums.
No, it's okay. I don't think anyone notices.
Okay, good. I noticed.
Noticed.
You're your biggest critic. Hey, I finally don't hate the sound of my own voice. So, again. But yeah. This is one of those things that will come with that there. Just give us a call. Get your deposit on your tires. We've got a great stock of tires. Do you want to do a little walk? I want to show you guys something else. I'm pretty excited. Come on back here.
Don't look. This is Tennyson's area. Blinders on.
I got my motorcycles home. I don't know if anybody knows, but these three motorcycles, have been coming for over a month now. So we've got a new 2016 trike. We got a 2017. Look at that orange. That's what everybody wants. Come on, start fighting over that orange one. And then we got a really nice black Onyx. They're all loaded up with pipes. They're all loaded up with accessories. These are going to be some really nice bikes. So we still got to get them off, get them serviced, get them inspected, all that good stuff. But they're here. Like people always ask me, so is it easy to import motorcycles? Sometimes. Sometimes it's really easy. Sometimes you need therapy trying to get these things back. So, anyway, I just wanted to show everybody.
Excuse me.
So, this isn't just, we're not just ordering them from the distributor. We have them in stock. They're ready to go because we know how important tires are. Everybody has tires. So, I just wanted to show everybody that there. So, good. Back to the thing. We got a few more things to talk about now.
Those are the tires that tend to run out of stock.
Yes.
So we're prepared this year.
So the nice thing is right now we have them in the spring.
Blinders.
We'll still do our
Tennyson's
best to have
area.
them, but we just don't know. So,
Don't look. Oh, Worth Girl. They don't make these calendars anymore, eh?
what's that?
They don't distribute the Worth ladies anymore. They used to have Worth guys too. They said no more. It's not PC.
Not PC.
Which sucks.
They got. I'm just gonna stay away from that one.
Yeah.
All the way away. So, but yeah, no. Like I said, it's again tire promotion. I think I've beat that horse good enough. When we're talking about tires, though, Trevor actually did a really good Coffee with Classy about a couple months ago. Geez, right at the end of the summer there. We'll post a link to that one in this description too, so you can actually watch Trevor go over the importance of tires. Like I will tell you as a consumer, I've ridden. I ride what I've settled on, what I've chosen is Michelin Commanders. I have Commander 3s on my Road Glide right now. Why do I like those Commanders? One, they wear. It's a good tire for wear, right? It's a harder compound down the middle, softer on the side. So it's sort of the best of both worlds. So they last, but they corner really well as well. So the soft...
They pride themselves as well as not being able to get caught up in tire snakes as well. Or
Correct.
Yeah, the tar snakes.
Yeah.
Which is why I get a lot of people that have that as a complaint, that when they're on the road and they're riding and the tar snakes, when they fill in the gaps with the tar and it leaves like a thing in the road and then your wheel gets all squirrely in there. Michelin Commanders pride themselves on being able to handle those much better. Yeah.
No, and I've noticed that as well. Now, the other tire that I've used is a Dunlop. I have ridden Dunlops before. They came on my motorcycle. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't have an issue with them, right? Like, the biggest thing I always tell people about tires is the best tires are new tires. As they get older, as they get worn, I have some hardcore tire people that say, regardless, I change my tires every 2 years. I got people who say, I'm not going to make it to 2 years because I ride so much, right? I always say you really should start considering looking at your tires around 10,000 kilometers. And I'm not saying change them at 10,000 kilometers, but start looking, because that's where you can start to see defects over time. And again, you only got 2 of them and everybody's got them, so it's something to watch for. Dunlops, again, they're the ones that Harley-Davidson uses standard on their tires. A lot of companies use Dunlops. It's a good name. There's nothing wrong with the tires. You do the American Elites. Those last the longest, I've found. I've seen people come in with 25,000 kilometers on their Dunlops, and they absolutely love them. I find that some people will say, and people like tires for different reasons too, remember. So it's not just that, hey, this is the best and that's the only one you should use. You look at Avon, for example. They're another really, really sticky tire. They run really nice, but they just don't last as long as the other two, but that's why they're a good price point. Same thing goes for Shinko. Shinko, Shinkos are a value price tire, right? So that's essentially it. But again, as long as they're new and as long as you keep your eye on them, like, they're not going to last forever, but at the end of the day, tires are something you should pay attention to. And that's really all we're saying. And like I said, get your tires booked. And even if you're thinking, hey, I might not even need tires till July, August, take advantage of this promotion now, right? So then you've got the tires, so when you're ready to put them on, we'll put them on. So
with everything, too,
with everything.
In July.
Yeah.
But
in
book
July.
now is the thing, right?
Yeah, we're not saying put them on your bike now. We're saying book them now, put a deposit. We'll see you when you're ready. Mm-hmm. And again, like I said, everybody out there who's riding motorcycles, you all have tires. You all need tires. And again, we just have to reiterate, because we spend so much money on tires, and because we can guarantee the quality of our tires and how they're maintained and everything, we only have so much time in the summer, so we are only going to put on tires that we supply. Consider us Burger King. You can have it your way, you just can't bring your own beef. All right. So, and again, I know we've upset some people with that, and I know some people don't. But again, we just have to sort of look at what's best for our technicians, what's best for our customers, and we can control our quality a lot better if we supply the tires. It's nothing personal. It's not like we don't want you to get a deal on tires. Grab yourself a crowbar, put them on yourself, however you want to do it. But this is just that's just the way we do it. So again, next.
Also, I run Avons, but because they have a classic style.
Yeah.
So even the tire tread, like I'm crazy. I take care of my tire treads.
I've also run Metzlers too, and I didn't really. They were weird.
They're hard.
They were hard, and they went. And again, it could have just been maybe poor tire maintenance on my part, but they started to scalp really quickly. They're the 880s back on my Road King. So I'm not trying to bash the Metzlers. I know people love them. They're, again, a good price point, but I found that they started scalping and started making some vibrations.
Well, it's a funny story because your girl in Wisconsin went to the Metzler booth and said exactly that to them and said that our customers are saying that it has this kind of effect on the road. And they said that they've rectified all of that. There should be because it was delaminating with them as well. So delaminating means the tread comes right off of the tire. Right. Like, what the hell? So I confronted them in their booth.
And the good thing is you can sort of see, it's like they know. They're in the business. Like, you can't keep staying business with stuff that breaks, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's good that they're doing that. And again, back to the fun stuff. Polar Plunge is happening again February 25th. Funny story about this, Palmer. Palmer's done it every year. Me and Zach have done it every year. We actually got some new recruits last year, and this year I think we're going to have some more people coming as well. And again, a great cause. We can't believe the support we get for this every year. We're going to be doing it on February 25th. All right. We're going to do it at our regular location. a regular secret location. And we're going to jump in the water and we're going to try to raise as much money as Sick Kids as we can. There's going to be an email going out on this on Tuesday, guys, so you can start donating. It's going to be the same link that we've always used. Just basically put Polar Plunge in there, and then that way you donate to Sick Kids through HD Rock's link. Money goes directly there. You get a tax receipt for it as well at the end of the year. It's a really good cause. And what we love is we know that every single penny that gets donated on this, we're not taking any out for coffee or nothing. Everything's going to Sick Kids Children's Charity, and that's what I really like about this. These guys here. You know what? For example, the Unions Ride. You know, you got to pay for the T-shirt somehow, obviously. But at the end of the day, every single extra penny, nobody takes a dime, and everything goes right to Sick Kids Children's Charity. So, and again, Palmer tried to get out of it this year. I'm not going to say he tried to get out of it, but he said, "Oh, whoops! What day are we going? I'm away in the sunny south that day." And I said, "Okay, we'll change it." So we changed it just for Palmer, so he could still do it. So you're welcome, Palmer. You're welcome. So anyway, we're doing that February 25th. The other thing too, at the bike show, we had a join our newsletter list to win a $100 gas card. So this is all the people who stopped by our display, filled out a ballot, joined our newsletter list. And that's the other thing I want to promote too. Like, share, all that good stuff. We really appreciate that. That gets our name out. But we also want to talk to you still directly, so we can, send you an email with all this information here. So make sure if you're not a member of our Classy Chassis newsletter list, get on there. It's really easy. You can go to our website. Hey, Mike, I bet you can post a link right there for our to join our newsletter list. So Mike's got the new randomizer. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to basically do it for the newsletter list. So basically, if you watch Coffee with Classy, then we'll basically say, okay, you watch Coffee with Classy, you commented, you shared, and you're on a newsletter list. We're going to do the randomizer draw that way every week. So, or every once in a while. So we'll do that. So anyway, without further ado, this is for the $100 gas card. We inputted everybody into the system, so everything's kind of. I should have brought down that little rolly thing that the HD Rock left here. That'd probably be more fun.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, we got a thing. But now I just got a jar in here. I'm stirring them up real good. Is this going to get us demonetized?
It could.
Cool. All right, well, then you do it. Haley, then we can say Haley did it.
Wait, there. I'm not looking, but.
Not looking. Okay, the winner is Jessica Lima. Jessica Lima, I will, just so everybody knows, I'll hold up your name there. You were the winner, Lima. So you were the winner of the $100 gas card. We will be in touch with you by email. And again, so for this week, we've got this, what we're going to draw for this week for everybody who's on our newsletter list and shares and all that good stuff. Let's keep in touch, guys. It's winter. We're going to give away this Dunlop sign. We also got a Michelin sign, and we got a bunch of stickers and swag and stuff. So we're going to do a little tire gift pack for the draw this week. So, hey, we got thinking, you know what? Let's get some garage decor out there. So we've got a cool little Michelin Man one as well. Plus we'll do some stickers and patches and stuff like that too. So, hi Stevie, hi Leia. I'm not sure if you made it through watching this whole one, but but yeah. Any questions before we go, guys? Is there anything that you saw come up there, Haley, or
just hi Bob, everyone.
Hi Bob. Hi everybody.
Hi regulars. Chris
Nice.
Palmer, thank you so much, Josh, for changing the date he's referring to.
Oh, you know what?
Cool.
Hey, we don't have Palmer.
Great
We just don't have really a
Was
Polar
that
Plunge.
Trish's question about the trike tires? You give me a call, Trish. We'll talk. And
Trike tires, like you have an 09 trike. We don't really do a lot of back tires, but Trish, I take it you probably still have the original tires on there from 09. We'll have a look at them for sure. Give us a call.
yeah, you might as well, Trish. Well, because this deal, honest to God, guys, like the ride-on's pretty cool stuff. I'm thinking about putting it in my chop, and obviously I don't care a whole lot about safety with what I'm riding, and I'm still gonna put it in. So yeah, get on that, because I've got a ton of stuff here for you guys, and I would really hate to see. It's really crappy when people come in and they're like, I have this ride and now there's a crack in my tire.
Yeah.
You know, and we really cannot do anything for you. if we don't have that tire or you didn't plan ahead, right? Same story as last year's, because now we're getting to February, start planning ahead, and everyone that plans ahead is riding all season, no problems.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for joining us today. Great to see everybody at the bike show. I would have to say the bike show was fun. It was a success. I haven't seen that many people at a motorcycle show. I know it wasn't as big as it always was, and I know there wasn't representation there from every brand, but Harley Davidson sure as hell showed up. I'll tell you that. Royal Enfield was there. So it was a good show, and lots of people, and we'll see you again in February. We will see you next Saturday, and then we got some real cool stuff coming end of the month, February, things like that, into the Polar Plunge. If you're not on our newsletter list, get on our newsletter list.
What else? Hold on here.
Oh, we got some
Yeah, we got a little bit more.
Right on.
Wait, it's hard to scroll on this thing.
I
Are
bet.
we guys doing the show in February? Yes, we are.
we
We'll
are.
see you there. I know you'll be there.
We are
and
taking
then
a really nice Royal Enfield display and hopefully a really nice Zero display. They're negotiating that right now.
for many years I dealt with the same shop, unfortunately not open anymore, who had the same tire policy. So if you're referring to the tire policy where we don't take outside tires, you guys are probably the brighter of the bunch, right? The sharper knives in the toolbox or in the drawer, whatever the saying is. And that means you guys can kind of look at a tire and say, oh, this is a good quality tire. Like, I have that faith in you guys. Think about all the other people. Now, I know you guys have dealt with people before that don't know that. And they bring us these tires and, you know, they go for a ride on the tire and it's gone after a day or whatever they do on it because they supplied the tire. Well, they come back to us and they go, well, you put it on. No, you supplied the tire. So you didn't think about that before you brought it in. And so it's just easier. We can warranty tires that we supply you. And it's not like we're not competitive in our pricing. You're not going to lose out because you're going to a shop. You can't, like Fort 9, if you want to go there, you're not going to win. I've seen Fort 9 tires come in, and they're 10 years old, 5 years old already, right?
And at the end of the day, what are you going to save on the tire? $10?
Yeah, you're not...
Like, if you do save $10, and then all of a sudden now you got to go to somebody who doesn't normally do tires, whereas, again, I can't really figure out how to say what I want to say without sounding arrogant, but our guys work at a certain level, right? Like, there's a certain level of professionalism that we demand from our technicians, and they demand from us, right? So, you know, how many times I've heard bikes coming in for a safety, and people say things like, well, can't you just write the cert? And we're like, well, we can't write the cert because the bike's not safe. And it's not like we're trying to, well, yes, we are trying to make money. We're in a business, we're trying to make money, but at the end of the day, we have a moral responsibility to make sure that every motorcycle that comes in here goes out.
Yeah, they take that
as
very
safely as
seriously.
perfectly. So, and they do. And that's why we have Trevor, that's why we have Tennyson, that's why we have Kenny, and that's why we have Bob. So those guys, they make sure that I don't have to worry about cutting corners. We don't cut corners, right? So, but like I said, we'll work within budgets and we'll do what we can do. And we really, really appreciate the people who do business with us, and the people who do business with us appreciate the fact that we take that extra care.
And coincidentally, don't have any problems, so that's weird, right?
Yeah.
Coincidentally, they ride all season and they're happy.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, perfect. All right, well, and again, we love you guys. So, and thank you again for all your support over the year, and we're going into 2023. So this is our first coffee with Class C since the bike show.
Great.
Back here, and away we go.
Yes, Ed, we can do Goldwing tires.
Oh, yeah, we love doing Goldwing tires. That's what we
They're
got
a little
Kenny
bit
for.
different, though, because you have to take the whole rear end off, but we'll do them.
Kenny's got it. Kenny
Yep.
knows how to do that. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you. Pop in for a visit. We're lonely this time of year. Not a lot of bikes pulling in. All right.